I prayed. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Athalia, and I'm a social worker by profession. I'm a mom, and I'm a wife. Today, I want to reflect on my experience while doing this leadership course. First of all, I started this course basically because my director, who's sitting at the back, came to me and asked me, there's this course, are you interested? And I'm like, oh, what do I say? And how do you say no to your director? So I said, yes. Then COVID and lockdown came, and I was like, yay, I'm sure this course will be cancelled. Everything has been cancelled. So I thought, I don't have to worry about it. But the course wasn't cancelled. And you know what? It was the best decision that I've ever made, even though I didn't make the decision myself. So I have to first say thank you to my director, Jackie, because she has put me on the right path. At the beginning of this journey, I was selfish. And I really thought that the world revolved around me and my little family. I always used to make excuses like, my children are so young, my job is so demanding, I can't do more than what I'm already doing. I can't give more than what I'm already giving. But you know what? I've learned that I can. When I qualified as a social worker in 2012, I started working at Child Welfare, where I did my practicals as a student, and I impressed so much that they hired me. I worked there for 2 years, and my supervisor resigned. So she called me into her office and she said, you know what, Athalia, you're good at your job. You know the Children's Act by heart. Apply for my position. And I applied, and I went into the interview confident because I knew my job. I was good at it, and I got the job. And unfortunately, in 2017, Child Welfare ran into financial difficulties and we closed. And there I was retrenched and pregnant with my second baby. And I thought, okay, let me take some time out and spend time with my family. In 2019, I applied for a post at Masithethe Counseling Services. Went for the interview, confident, impressed, and I got the job. And I felt proud of myself because I thought, this is where I belong. This is my passion. And it was a supervisory position, and I knew how to run my team, get the job done. And I thought, I was doing well. But little did I know, starting this course would change everything. Everything that I believed in, everything that I thought made me a leader, completely changed. So from the first session, I was taken out of my comfort zone, but yet I felt so comfortable. I learned so much. And when I started reading the book, Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek, I really thought to myself, I always encourage my team and my clients to reflect and to do introspection. But now is the time for me to do the same. Now is the time to look at myself and really reflect on my attitude, my goals, and my beliefs. So when I started, the one day I was busy with the presentation for work, and I came across a video clip by Simon Sinek. And in that video clip, he said something so profound. He said, when you start a new job, you get fully trained for the position. You get full training, you become good at your job, and then you get promoted because you're good at your job. But then when you get into the leadership position, you don't get trained on how to be a leader. You're just someone who's in that position because you were good at your job and you knew how to do it. And that was so profound to me because really, I always saw myself as a supervisor and a leader, but I was just somebody that was in charge because I knew how to get the job done. And since that video clip, I've really tried to put in those small steps just to make that difference. My main focus is I learned to put my team first. I learned not to be in charge, but to let them take the lead. I've learned to give them praise when praise is due, but when things go wrong, I learned to do introspection and to first look at myself and see, where did I go wrong before I go and tell the team how they have failed. I've also most importantly learned about the importance of the work environment. I've learned that I need to set the tone and make sure that we start the day on a positive note. Because if one person can do that, it can make such a big difference. Every morning when I get to work, I make sure I greet each and every one. I look them in the eye and I ask, how are you today? How was your evening? How is everything at home? And that just changes so much. Only those the small steps can make such a big difference. Most importantly, I've learned to be selfless. I always used to say, I have the privilege to come to work in the morning, live out my passion, serve the community, and earn a salary at the end of the day. But this course has forced me to actually really look at it myself and ask myself, am I doing enough? Do I have more time? Can I put more effort in? And one day when my daughters are big, will I be able to tell them, you know what? You have to have a noble cause, but I use my work as a shortcut. And when I asked myself that question, the answer was a big no. Firstly, I have to say, we were so privileged, myself, Nzi, and Win. We had such an amazing mentor, Rami. She made time for us. She made effort for us to have our Zoom sessions. And she even came to our contact sessions when we had our contact sessions to make sure that we are okay, check in on us. She was so motivational and inspirational. And for that, I have to say thank you, Rami. And because of that, myself, Luwayne, and MC became so close. And through looking for my noble cause, we decided that next year we will identify a school and we will go into that school and use our individual skills and talents to give back. And I think that is, for me, my biggest achievement. My journey will not stop here today. I will continue. And I think if it was the old me, I would have had so many excuses. But today I can stand here and say that I'm committed to doing that. So I have to say, thank you very much for this opportunity. And I want to say, please give someone like me this opportunity again next year, because it really does make a difference. Thank you.